Ladies and gentlemen, tennis enthusiasts, and fans around the globe, welcome to an exciting update from the Australian Open, where one of the sport's most promising young stars is making waves and capturing attention. Today, we're diving deep into the spectacular performance of 18-year-old American prodigy Iva Jovic, whose recent triumph has not only set the stage for a monumental quarterfinal clash, but also announced her arrival as a major force on the tennis circuit. Stay with me as we break down her dominant win, the significance of her rise, and what lies ahead against a formidable opponent. This is a story about talent, determination, and the making of a star, and you won't want to miss a single detail. In a tournament filled with surprises and fierce competition, few stories have been as captivating as Iva Jovic's journey to her very first Grand Slam quarterfinal. This remarkable achievement came on Sunday at Melbourne's John Cain Arena, where Jovic displayed an impressive level of skill and composure far beyond her years. Facing off against the seasoned and experienced Yulia Putintseva, a player well known for her grit and resilience, Jovic didn't just win. She utterly dismantled her opponent with an emphatic 6-0, 6-1 victory in just 54 minutes. The result sent shockwaves through the crowd and the tennis world alike, underscoring the incredible potential of this rising star. Jovic's performance was a masterclass in aggressive baseline tennis. From the moment the match began, she took control with fearless ground strokes and relentless pressure. Despite Putintseva's many years of experience and a reputation bolstered by 44 consecutive Grand Slam appearances, tied for the most among active players, she was left struggling to keep pace with Jovic's speed, precision, and raw power. Early in the match, the young American quickly erased any doubts by storming to a 4-0 lead in the opening set, displaying a confidence and consistency that seemed almost unshakable. To appreciate just how dominant Jovic was, consider that Putintseva managed to win only 9 points in the entire first set, which was wrapped up in a mere 25 minutes. It was a statement performance, one that made it clear this teenager was not just competing, she was rewriting expectations. The second set saw the continuation of this dominance. Jovic surged to a 4-0 lead once again, with Putintseva managing to hold serve for a solitary consolation game before succumbing entirely to Jovic's pressure. The match ended swiftly, marking an emphatic declaration of Jovic's arrival at the highest level. This wasn't just another win on the tour for Iva Jovic. It was a crucial milestone in her career trajectory. Just last year, she was ranked 191 in the world, a promising talent but still far from the spotlight she's commanding today. In 2025, at the age of 17, Jovic won her first WTA title at Guadalajara, a victory that hinted at the explosive potential she was beginning to unlock. The start of this year has only reinforced that promise, with strong performances including a semifinal run in Auckland and a finals appearance at Hobart. Her current form is undeniable, boasting an 11-2 win-loss record this season, the best on tour, a testament to her consistency and growth. The victory over Putintseva adds another impressive notch to her belt, but the road ahead is even more daunting. Waiting for Jovic in the quarterfinals is none other than the world's #1 seed and 2-time Australian Open champion, Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka herself advanced comfortably to the quarterfinals, dispatching teenager Victoria Mboko in straight sets. This matchup promises to be a thrilling encounter. The young challenger against the established champion, the rising star versus the reigning queen of Melbourne. When asked about the prospect of facing Sabalenka, Jovic showed maturity and confidence. She's #1 for a reason and has had so much success at this tournament, Jovic said. But that's exactly the kind of challenge I want. I said last year that I hope to play her this year, because you want to compete against the best and see how you measure up. Those words reflect a mindset often seen in champions, a desire to test oneself against the very best, to learn, grow, and push boundaries. It's important to note the significance of this match for both players. For Jovic, it represents a defining moment in her fledgling career, an opportunity to prove that her recent success is no fluke, but the beginning of something special. For Sabalenka, It's a chance to reaffirm her dominance at the Australian Open and fend off the new generation eager to make their mark. The clash between youth and experience, hunger and established power, sets the stage for a classic showdown that tennis fans will eagerly anticipate. Reflecting on a recent match, Jovic recalled the intense start. Although she faced some early pressure, including 2 break points in her opening service game, she quickly settled into her rhythm. Her powerful baseline play and precise shot-making allowed her to impose her will, dictating points and forcing Putintseva into errors and defensive positions. The Kazakh player, despite her experience and prior success, seemed overwhelmed by the sheer quality and pace of Jovic's game, unable to mount a meaningful comeback. Jovic's style is characterized by aggressive, relentless ground strokes combined with tactical intelligence and composure. Her ability to maintain focus under pressure, execute precise shots, and vary pace and angles has made her a formidable opponent on hard courts. Her rapid rise through the ranks is a reminder of how youthful energy, coupled with skill and mental strength, can disrupt the established order in professional tennis. Beyond her physical game, Jovic's mental toughness has been a defining feature of her recent success. Tennis is as much a mental sport as a physical one, and her calm, determined approach in high-pressure situations has allowed her to capitalize on opportunities and close out matches decisively. She understands the importance of not letting opponents back into matches, a lesson she emphasized in her post-match comments, where she noted that once she sensed Putintseva gaining momentum, she redoubled her efforts to maintain control. Her journey to this point has been marked by steady progression and a series of breakthroughs. From winning her first title at Guadalajara to her consistent performances in the early part of this season, Jovic's trajectory is on an upward curve. At just 18 years old, she is already making history, not just by reaching her first Grand Slam quarterfinal, but by doing so in such commanding fashion. The Australian Open has proven to be a fitting stage for her breakthrough. It's a tournament known for its intense competition and a place where new talents often emerge to challenge the established elite. Jovic's rise reminds fans and analysts alike that the future of women's tennis is bright and that fresh talent is ready to stake its claim. As anticipation builds for her quarterfinal against Sabalenka, the tennis community watches with keen interest. Will Jovic's fearless style and momentum carry her past the top seed? Or will Sabalenka's experience and power prove too much for the young American? Whatever the outcome, this matchup symbolizes the exciting, ever-evolving nature of the sport. In conclusion, Iva Jovic's stunning 6-0, 6-1 victory over Yulia Putintseva was more than just a win. It was a defining moment that has propelled her into the spotlight and set up a thrilling quarterfinal at the Australian Open. Her fearless approach, rapid rise, and unwavering confidence make her a player to watch, and her upcoming match promises to be one of the highlights of the tournament. For tennis fans everywhere, this is the start of a new chapter, one filled with hope, excitement, and the promise of greatness.